The origins of the Chimera are steeped in eerie legend. Spawned by Echidna, the half-woman, half-serpent, mother of monsters, and Typhon, a colossal storm giant. The Chimera was a true creature of chaos. Born with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail, it symbolized ferocity, defiance, and death. The gods, horrified by its destructive nature, cursed it to live isolated in the mountains. But as its hunger grew, it descended upon Lycia, its fire breath scorching the land. The Chimera became a monstrous symbol of rebellion against the gods' order, a creature born of darkness, destined to bring devastation.
On Halloween night, as the veil between worlds thins, 3 ancient weavers emerge from myth, perfectly embodying the season's eerie spirit. Anansi, the spider god from West African folklore, is a master of trickery and storytelling. His presence is a reminder of how stories can twist into fear and confusion. Jorogumo, the shapeshifter of Japanese legend, lures victims with her beauty before revealing her spider form. Her legend serves as a warning to beware of what lies beneath the surface. Arachne, cursed by Athena for her pride, weaves an eternal web of vengeance in Greek mythology. Her tale of punishment reminds us of the consequences of contentment. Together, these tales of spiders reflect Halloween's dark magic, spinning tales of fear, deception, and transformation.
In a shadowed Slavic forest, there lived Baba Yaga, the twisted crone in a hut on chicken legs, forever stalking the woodlands. Known for her iron teeth and unholy appetite, she would lure travelers to her doorstep, pretending to offer shelter. With her skeletal frame and empty, probing eyes, she would test those who came, asking questions that pierced their hearts. For those who failed her tests, a sinister fate awaited. Baba Yaga would drag the unfortunate souls to the hearth, place them in her iron frying pan, and feast on their flesh with sharp iron teeth. It was said her forest was littered with bones, scattered like fallen leaves, marking those who had come seeking fortune or favor but left as meals. Her legend was a warning: respect the forest's dark power, or perish within.
Ancient tales warn of the Kumiho, the 9-tailed fox from Korean folklore, said to transform into a beautiful woman to lure humans. Rooted in ancient lore, the Kumiho is trapped between human and fox forms due to her need to consume human hearts to fully transform. The Kumiho can easily blend among mortals, hidden under the guise of a stunning woman. Villagers would avoid strangers with intense, otherworldly beauty, knowing that some who met the Kumiho were found lifeless, hearts missing. Some legends say an act of compassion could free her, allowing her to become human without taking lives. So if you meet a beautiful stranger with haunting eyes, beware. She may be a Kumiho seeking redemption.
In medieval France, a beast named La Gargouille terrorized the Seine, flooding fields and scorching villages with its fiery breath. Desperate, the villagers sought help from Saint Romanus, a fearless priest. Facing the dragon, he invoked a powerful prayer, paralyzing it. Its flames turned inward, leaving only a twisted stone shell. To celebrate, Romanus had the creature's head mounted on the cathedral as a warning to evil. Over time, more grotesque faces appeared on cathedrals, protecting against dark forces. Gargoyles, they said, were the petrified spirits of defeated demons, now stone guardians, their hollow eyes watching over the night. The Wendigo, a chilling figure from Algonquian folklore, is a once human creature transformed by greed and desperation. Said to haunt the frozen wilderness, it embodies the terrifying consequences of cannibalism. Gaunt, skeletal, and eternally hungry, the Wendigo is driven by an insatiable craving for human flesh. Legends say the Wendigo mimics human voices to lure its victims deeper into the woods. Once someone succumbs to cannibalism, they are doomed to become the Wendigo, cursed to roam the wilderness forever. Its presence is marked by an unnatural chill and the howling of icy winds. The Wendigo serves as a powerful cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and the monstrous transformation born out of desperation in the wild.
The Banshee, a figure from Irish folklore, is said to be a harbinger of death, appearing to warn families of an impending demise. Her presence is often signaled by a chilling, mournful wail heard at night. Described as a ghostly woman, sometimes with long flowing hair and a pale face, the Banshee is neither evil nor malicious. Instead, she is a messenger tied to ancient Irish families, her cries symbolizing the sorrow of those left behind. The Banshee's eerie cries, coupled with her association with death, make her a fitting part of Halloween lore, reminding us that death is always near, waiting in the shadows. On Halloween night, when the boundaries between worlds blur, the Banshee's mournful wail might just be a sound you don't want to hear.
In ancient Greek mythology, the Cyclopes were one-eyed giants, known for their fierce strength, forging thunderbolts for Zeus in volcanic forges. The tale of Polyphemus, blinded by Odysseus, symbolizes fear and vigilance, echoing Halloween traditions. Some believe that on Halloween night, a Cyclops spirit may stir near mountainous areas tied to their mythic homes. To ward off this eerie gaze, villagers once carved watchful faces into lanterns, an early form of our jack-o'-lanterns. These carved faces acted as sentinels, protecting against the lurking dangers Halloween's darkness could bring, reminding us of ancient myths and watchful eyes in the night. The Chupacabra, a cryptid born from shadows, haunts rural farms, draining livestock of blood. First spotted in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, it's now a symbol of fear and mystery, spreading across Latin American folklore and beyond. With glowing red eyes, sharp fangs, and a spiked back, the creature adds a chilling edge to Halloween's supernatural lore. As October's nights darken and the veil between worlds thins, tales of the Chupacabra resurface, blending with Halloween's eerie ambiance. Like vampires and werewolves, it taps into our fear of the unknown, making Halloween the perfect time for whispers of the creature lurking in the shadows. In the 14th century, as the Black Death ravaged Europe, people began envisioning death as a cloaked figure wielding a scythe, a tool for reaping crops, now harvesting human souls. This being, known as the Grim Reaper, embodied the unstoppable spread of the plague that spared none. Rumor had it that glimpsing the Reaper meant your time was near, as whispers of his scythe echoed in the darkness. Stories grew of his shadow appearing before plagues or famines, marking impending doom. Over time, he became more than just a symbol of death, but a chilling reminder that one day he would come for all.